na ope the biggest insurance company import life insurance one more nanka enkane no adwuma komienu ana maka montoma apoma no Ghana Union Assurance Life Company Limited and afa so adwuma kwa den at the Phoenix Life Assurance Company Limited wamo aka montoma apoma no no ene yenya import life say na payment ka Ghana for so mo retail products be and so at travel insurance cover international travels say utukwan Africana edwani achim awamanone lost baggages personal belongings medical expenses reimbursement trip cancellation ni no one ebe sort out afi mamenkai so mo educate plan etano educational policy and oye ade ama nkwadano di titiri pa esanse ebia na hodin anwo da pem no akwa film nkwadano suku sam ebe to basa so obomoden na do ani chemu ewo import life insurance na ye policy ni bia nkwadano se wumpo ukofirima anasa uye incapacitated na untimi nya dwuma wanu abehwe nkwadano amamo ye school umpewe eden na ape wamo ade farewell plan aba na da bia meka cho so mo farewell plan no any classmate ewo Ghana esanse the farewell plan of import life insurance and say one kasa uye insurance no uye covered in case of death afe ohukani tisa uye bema oyire uye oba ukunu ya cover no oma omuni mfie aduonu bako children under 21 years wamo aye covered afe mamenka say wawofo wa uye insurance no oma me no papa ana wa uye insurance no ohukani ne ma me ne papa aye onse no omunyina aye covered me pacho unya ne be bia I just import life insurance. Odo ni chemo Abrepo Junction, Abrosana a Ben Angela Femna. When import life insurance, Oba EBPM our Sukwa Joyfulness Hotel and Kenmore. When import life insurance, import life insurance, or see no worries. Import life insurance, no worries. Yes, sir, some say, and tip me so say anopaya. Yes, Mame Abrante the Ade Rodrigo Cascanti. I will page so Mame Rodrigo Cascanti. I will page this is a son say Rodrigo Cascanti. Ya was Shakai Adama Clubber, the day at the Manchester City, Sanso and Rodino, or Bomade Eshakai, Adama Laroa, the Spanish national team. Now Branchi, one and paying for a yin and ra, so and a Winnie, a dear friend said the Balon d'Or, proud to the ceremony. No being Vinicius Junior, Jose Pasayo. Oliveira de Vinicius Junior na oye run away leader I was award nemo nemum adiano eko bai no na branch de ade Rodri wano ana akọ wini award no eno ana de beto dwa ene se enra ebra emranche nyina arrive here ewo awards night na se wunya si from Africa mu no mo hwe na nya Vinicius Junior no mo shout to Vini omo de Vinicius Junior den ana na obi bia no mo bo Vini esanse no bia nim se Vini abaja won na memfa tudwa se Real Madrid for anyante se nya dia omokoda ne tin ade Vinicius Junior wamo ade award ne beba no so Real Madrid e decide here so mo e boycott awards no anyante ombesi ase kan se awards no pi enenra na beko ade ma Real Madrid ne mom Real Madrid for se emfa tudwa se criteria bia ni wa owura ne tin Rodrigo Cascanti adebe wini Balon d'Or oba Real Madrid owura ne tin Dani Carvajal Ramos emfa wini omosi anka cha etiefo nyina se Dani Carvajal no ade bia Rodrigo Cascanti ji bia no waje no agye broye enti Rodri season under review wano ekokwaje the EPL sanso ana urum ewo England wano abomate agye kuruwa bako ya no the FA Cup yes na Rodrigo wakwakwaje yemfa ntudwa se Rodrigo Premier League Super Cup and Euros where air trophies oje here or 10 goals 14 assists and penfosi yemfa ntudwa se Dani Carvajal Ramos ono so je de La Liga Dani Carvajal or the European Championship or the UEFA Champions League and ono abomate pa obia himself no de nanke Jose Pasayo de Oliveira Vini dia etimon fama na Real Madrid for say omuntimi and part of a schema against the club no more Real Madrid believe UEFA e will be at the team club no etinya dia no no abekwase we e de kwasi ya Madrid for anko na coach we jamo at Emma the Spanish national team panya de den at De La Fuente and say Luis De La Fuente Balon d'Or na se oduru no mbusa no say Real Madrid ama e dia na wo kan wo say it is not good for football. Say club kese to say Real Madrid e be decide say onye present e award bi say no e ha dwen entiasem pagifo hwe na say problem bi wo a one problem no so e free ho eno aye De La Fuente ne so wode dwa ma Gian Piero Gasperini oye coach at the club ne dey at the Atlanta Bergamo Gian Piero Gasperini ana mbusa no say Vinicius Junior and a deserve Balon d'Or no or coach at Atlanta Bergamo but obetimi aka say o player or deserve Balon d'Or and no Vinicius Junior way Gian Piero Gasperini nen somebody to ye or run the thing at Clarence Seedorf and aka say na Clarence Seedorf as a young fan to ja ne yanka job be as Vinicius Junior and deserve the award na ono ojiri said there is a problem between Real Madrid and UEFA. And until UEFA for the mobile Batoa, or my decided that any UEFA Balon d'Or, a German for my branch at the day, at the Vinicius, now or run anything at Clarence or say it's a shame. It's a shame. Or say I think problems between Real Madrid and UEFA should be kept separated from an award of a player, an award that the player deserves. It's a shame. When so I Clarence ne dia wode atoja ena me bi ade ema ene anopai ya anya sabketwa opanya ne den ade Toni Kroos Algacon ene yabu omubuza Toni Kroos abrante frese Rodrigo Vini Balon d'Or was agro ben no ade agro no Rodrigo agro ben no so no sa Balon d'Or ko mo fanto ba bi kura emfaso bia ni so is never seen as an important thing a individual thing will be pano the amount and to opinion the thing at Toni Kroos as your award no any place beer the most important thing and it's we a team now about home no ajeje awards and no the important mami opinion your friend said Don Carlo Ancelotti na Don Carlo Ancelotti one and pay for you know so one the winner of the best manager I was so he was voted as the best manager, but medical culture, Real Madrid take a decision. So Real Madrid panini beer, Real Madrid player beer, official beer ends you to be on board. Say Ancelotti, and we need the best manager. Will be in now and Wakwaje, Amuya, and on board. Say the best club. I was so Sporting Club, and Papa I was so no, and also a Real Madrid. Now Real Madrid named Men's Club of the Year, and also Amubo say Real Madrid. The best men's club of the year. Of course, Real Madrid obians yo et obian kwaje and no free oba. Mankayo, Tomuko yi award bako and no get Muller trophy. Get Muller trophy no. Yes, nipa mienu and a award no. Nessa Hurricane. And you already did Kylian Mbappe. Lotin. Kylian Mbappe no. Wano NC awards na say entiadia. Wama epotino. Nessa branch the thing. Ate Hurricane kwa ene gina ho na Hurricane akwakwagye sa award no enya dia Mbappe enso esi ho we ai kakra efri Balon d'Or ase eba ye nie na enra on Instagram ana ada gule ode sa fanyini we kwato ho ana ada gule wode to no twa se Vini the best we ada gule ne dia oye eno no mamemfa ntodwa se Instagram ho ana Toni Kroos Algacon one also at the branch of the thing at the Vinicius and what I say Vini the best next Adiano the Akaka come I say Obi associated Real Madrid beer I believe so real the thing at the Vinicius Junior one and the best na young Quay Balon d'Or one more at top 10 say and a choir when him say Rodrigo Cascante Vinicius Junior Jude Bellingham Dani Carvajal Ramos Nessa offer first for now. Real Madrid for me and Sanono. One more at Ellen Holland. Kylian Mbappe. Offer first sixer. Madrid for 4. Lautaro Martinez. Lamyama. Toni Kroos. Offer first tenor. Madrid for 5. Harry Kane. Phil Foden Eddie 11th. Florian Wirtz Eddie 12th. 13th Danny Olmo. 14th Ademola Lookman. And the 15th Akoye Nico Williams. Sir. And I was no, Akoya Johnson no, at the Atuja now. Mame Ankopemo, a branch day, and Rodrigo Cascante, Rodri and Ekase, and a Rodri, Wano, Nipanipi, Akacha no Rodri, So I was no for the first time. I am very, very fair. Until Rodrigo Cascante and Ekasa and was I wano or try so the Biobeka Chamkwada. I try to say to the kids, you don't need to be crazy. You can be a normal guy. Try to do your best. And I would like to thank God because with these values, with this perseverance, at the end it gives you luck and it gives you back. Now so person okasa as a Vinicius okasa back zoro on we din no and amana je award na we e kakra no so free oba and yedom some atutwa ene anopai akwada ne dede Lamine Yamal and ampanyfo ekoyi no say Lamine Yamal yes a young player wonim popo asase so a Lamine Yamal your friend the Copa Trophy na no ana Rodrigo Cascante so ndo onim pass enche Lamine Yamal ebeje Balon d'Or. Rodrigo Cascante or say Lamine Yamal will win the Balon d'Or very soon. I am convinced of it. Keep it up. Keep working hard. You will get there. Where I am here. One also at the Atuja at the far branch and you be at the Amauno. Or Panya Rodrigo Cascante or say one day I told my father, stop. I leave football. My dream is over. But he told me, no, keep going. Let's try until the end. Today, I am here. I am proud. I have to say thank you. Now them say Andra, Ebra Rodri, Eji award no, not Rodri, Tini Sokaka, Rodrigo Cascante, Eko Casano. Now Fade, why emotional? Now Rodrigo, Tini So, and I say thanks for this. It's a special day for me and all those close to me. It was a special one. Now Udim said best goalkeeper, so one to come out Emiliano Martinez. And also go say now there are some granny. I best goalkeeper called him Emi Martinez. Yeah, or the Argentina AJ World Cup no. One AJ best goalkeeper. And afe Orundi Adi Unai Simons of Spain Eddie second, Andre Lunin Eddie third, Gianluigi Donnarumma Odi fourth, and afe Mike Menon one Eddie fifth. And so I where I was said you see acquire way a goalkeeper na the thing Eddie Emiliano Martinez no. Medasepa yam kwa yanim na mame yes Copa Trophy no na Copa dia nkofo chema as a din ana nkofo omo ebuba enti Copa Trophy enkwada ne de Lamine Yamal ene din kan de otoso mienu branch de din ede Adagula afa de otoso Kobe Menu kwabra menu boaten na fe Savino aba no owura de Paul Kubasi eti top 5 won kwada ne de no Lamine Yamal, Ave Ada, Gula, Kobe, Menu, Savino, and a branch did the Pakubazi. Sir, and I'm quite in so one as a son, ya it don't 70 at the Emma War, and you go for Chema. Yet, now dear son, you must see Lautaro Martinez. Almost say, Rodriguez say, Cap say, okay, Angel Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro said 35 goals, or 8 assists, or the Italian Serie A. Or Copa America, or the Italian Super Cup, or the Serie A Golden Boot, or the Copa America Golden Boot. A branch ni game winning goal. I will find us there. Nani a move for the man as a cameraman. And I'm said, Debbie, a dear ye, call to down Bubona Udino, and Yadia Cocosi Bia. Unim said, Unichem, our Vinicius Jr. Nanka Vini up planet. In fact, just Vinicius Jr. While other Rolex watches. Yeah, and Okoja what no ba enra obedru ena o chiche dia ma Real Madrid one place rina en ko be sadia no nemum abranche no enya dia awos no ekokodi no we akakre free oba UEFA Real Madrid for consider say UEFA Balon d'Or no e contradict your voting criteria eto Real Madrid wo mo believe sadia asisi apam enya dia ade akoso no Real Madrid for in fact Real Madrid for adwene ho say be a future kra no omba boycott awards no mo betwe mo afrim atro de akwa Balon d'Or for some mo nominate a player biem yes say na Madrid adwene ho a anya asabketo ukora na Brazil for so there be say we dey racism obianim say Vinicius Junior no say ko eni pakokwa award ko mbema times 3 e bi ko meka bo hunum de aba no emom oye tutum tia Brazil are angry at the Balon d'Or and the message is clear. Amakache Vinicius, because you are black, you have to do twice as good as you did. And son, where we need it way kakra and pay ya boano every Balon d'Or no mo and ya de Emma war. Yanya official kakra emphasis so na fe yan so esa se brand de ya be me bafi na ma ba kakra enso e de asoso ɛde ama ɛtiefo a wɔnom ɛtie akoma 87.9 FM deɛ kyɛ nie wode w'ani akyie mu ɛnso ɛwɔ afisɛm apai yɛboa no a sɛi ɛne ɛde sɛm no ɛde ɛma wɔ ma me ɛnwura mu na menkɔpie mu ɛnso ɛwɔ the U15 boys course championship weekend yi ɛne ba no wieɛ ɛwɔ prampram ket okreku ɛkɔkɔpie mu ɛwɔ aseɛ na ket okreku U15 boys course championship ɛne ɔde tutwa sɛ developing football particularly from where we are coming from will necessitate more investment, time and patience with the current executive committee, which the current executive committee committed so many. Naza kato yaba 30 years old. Naza board party. Onyanya say baby a free ban. Baby a free ban said yeah. Kato keku.
Well, I would always want to remind all of us where we have come from. Sometimes we do forget about our yesterday, and we came from a point where the game had been stopped in our country. We came from a period where Colts football was dead in our country. We came from a period where we were inconsistent in running of our domestic leagues. We came from a period where our national teams were not performing. And to fix this, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes the right people, it takes a lot of investment. And I think that so far, the leadership of our FA has shown enormous commitment at fixing these problems. And we have said that we will fix these problems from the very foundation of the problems. And what we have gone through today is a testament of our desire and commitment towards that end vision.
No, Kato Kreku, hey, under be an excuse, that who throw manifesto, no names are Yamabo. No names, this guy is a very serious guy. Kurt say, or a thrilled about tournament, a course, no, now, Oblivi say, Ghana football, your future, no, a bright, Pabono, say, your football future, a bright.
Our introduction of age-specific national teams eventually fit into what we have done here today, from U15, U16, U17, up to the 8 national team now. Natural progression. So I am absolutely convinced that our future is very bright. It's all about planning. It's about patience. It's about a systematic and continuous investment in the sport. And during this period, we'll have some challenging times. During this period, we'll have some very, very exciting times. But we should be patient as a country to continue on this journey of continuous investment in our youth and in talent identification.
Ano Kato Kreku, Nensama, what a tuja, na Oye and a professor, Isaac Minta, ya technical director, and Madrid, and also so believe, sir, getting the greatest of excellent talent from the senior national team begins at under 50. Just and some Munduma no can now, Uba, no, Kato Kreku by 5 years now. Eti player ben wey you know fi na 70 more blasters ni bi player ben every U15 more some just say bukum mo copy na mo kan eno a Professor Minta yentie ne de no.
I'm very, very much impressed. This is all the talent you can get. I think that you have about 95% of all the talents in the country here assembled, and they have showcased who they are. I think that Ghana has a brighter future in terms of these talents. The next level is to tap them and then give them the right education and then let them play. I can get the best moving from those levels to the senior national team. Cut them very early. You train them based upon your KPIs, your philosophy, and your game models, and then they play for Ghana. And that is the future for Ghana football. Yes, and that's why we did all these exercises, so that we've selected, and when they come to the national team, the DNA is going to be rolled out. The coaches have already been trained with it, and our game models, our play patterns, our philosophy is what they are going to be based on in terms of the training.
I know I had free or buy. I don't want some to try a cheer for young Trosso, Nafe Komanim, or the one HMO, now Kopiemo, our referees manager, unless Cote said the objective are, implemented a catch them young policy, and it's a young FIFA referees, El Ghana, young FIFA badge. Nafe, Yakobo FIFA competitions, be under 17 and 20 now, in the next 5 years.
It's a progression. Okay, so you start from this stage, from the 15, you come to the 17, and then you go to the Super Cups. Okay, so currently we have some of the first group of the Catch Them Young referees who have been graduated, and as we speak, even this weekend, they are officiating the MTN FA Cup. They are all officiating. And so don't be surprised they will come and take over. Groom them and to get them to the highest top refereeing. I mean, that is our vision. For us, we think that if they are able to get onto the FIFA list much early, with an age of 25, 26, 27, that the chances of them staying on the FIFA list for a longer time and getting the opportunity to go to the World Cup is much easier. You understand? So that is the focus, that is the objective, and that is what we want to achieve. Currently, the first group, like I said, who are officiating in the MTN Cup, they are around 22 thereabout. Okay, and so we are saying that all things being equal, if they continue in the trend that they are going, 5 years maximum, you have to see them there.
Ano ayakakra ono ade to judge referees manager. Let's go to Mamenko Hatsofoke, coach Abubakar Ouattara, and so akasa na Abubakar Ouattara also believe said they need to work on goal scoring, which omo lakepa. Now they will focus more forwards, in the coming weeks. Any idea training, making sure say focus. Go forwards, so more goals.
We need to score the goals. If you are playing well, we didn't score. The important thing in football is the score, the goals. You can take the ball to go to your house, sleeping with him. At the end of the day, you need to be very to take your chances. The few chances we get, we need to conclude it. Sometimes we miss some chances to score, but we are working on it.
I know Abubakar Ouattara. Oh yeah, and I say, Opeso Kasem Ediche fans, now they should continue to support them. They should continue to encourage the players. Now, Osimo Munidio Mathematical Osimo Munim film. Now with the support, any training. Now, Omo Ebe making sure say, Omo Ebe Nyoma Ebe, also the players will thrive, which is why he always conduct open day training on Wednesdays. Into Obesrese supporters, no, Odi Omonko so support team, no. I think
the fans, the message is every time the same. Without the fans, we can't play. You understand? I don't say if he's not there, as of we can't play, but we need them. This is the number 12 of your team. We need them every time to come. That's why we are training section. I store every Wednesday is free for the fans. If you came to see, to discuss with some 1-2 players and for with me, no problem. We're making open gates the Wednesday. Because the fans, we need them every time. They criticize. When the shout is not happy, he criticizes. We take it. When I come house, I look, I hear, I listen. And some of them criticize is positive. You understand? Some of them is the insult. That way, I'm very worried. You can make your criticize without any insult.
Coach Abubakar Ouattara. Nyame Aduba Echra outstanding league fixture between Asante Kotoko and Legon Cities. Ebebaso anasa maminka between Legon Cities and Asante Kotoko. Ebebaso ewo Legon Sports Stadium, University of Ghana Stadium. Ewo Legon. Na sa game no ahead of that. Coach Fabian. Unim say two teams are one winning game ewo Ghana Premier League no. Dreams FC and Legon Cities. Now Legon Cities crowd here. Almost 2 points from possible 24 points. I'm not dropping 22 points. Parkwesi Fabian say, baby omodano enya dia swani enya dia ahoka nemum wamo enim pass baby omodano division 1 any division 2 players omo fire etombe hia time and so omo piki a omefo ade abasoro.
Not good enough. I must confess, it's not good enough. We are working. What can we do? But we work hard. See, most of our boys are from the second division, so we don't have the luxury of cash to go and buy. So we pick from the second division and then we play with them. So, like I said, it's a work in progress. So even though it's not good enough, in fact, the points we have, our points tally is not good enough. So what can we do? We have to still keep working and then working hard and pushing that. Things will gel. After the play, they are playing well, but getting the ball into the post, into the net, is the most important of all. Everything in the game is not done. So we keep working. We shall surely get out.
I know your coach Parkwesi Fabian. Yeah, Nyamiya Juma. Echina Wednesday. I was University of Ghana Stadium. On Asante Kotoko. I bought that outstanding game. At the every hall and also Muguso. Yeah, Juma. Now they will get there. Now, Mamenko Proper Nate Ogum. Asante Kotoko head coach wakyerɛ mu a titiri pa ya monte ase Michael Che dwamana ni ro ni ade no coach ade nkyemu aba first okasai on Andrews intimanu echechem sɛ de intimanu adwuma de ma no ene adwuma oyema no e park no so.
I think I've also heard a lot about this thing you are talking about. If you look at Intimenu as a pivot man or as a defensive midfielder, he's able to win a lot of balls. We call them ball recoveries. He's able to close up the spaces right in front of the defensive line. What it means is that based on his ball orientation, if the ball is on the right side, he's able to close either the central space or the half space that is in between the right back and then the right center back. He's able to close, glide and shift and close that space, which makes it very difficult for the opponent to play direct. So what they have to do is probably play square or play back. And when he wins the ball, he makes it simple. He just wins and then he's able to connect with the immediate player who is in front of him. So basically, tactically, if you look at Intimeno, he gives a lot of cover to the defense, either the central defense or the side defense.
No, I proper nete Ogum. Na oye ya, ano oba branche de Michael Che dwamana. Che dwamana de comfort aka pasa ko undeserve kura so bobi na mfayin kosi na ko Ogum da na damfo bi ba na no kware akwa bako asmo kai kwade odi yenti o se we su e de etia oyisu branche de Che dwamana.
If you look at Che Dwamana, he comes with a lot of calm, a lot of control in the middle of the park. Technically, he's good. And what I love about him is his vision. His sense of awareness is so great to the extent that he's able to change the face of the game thinking about it. So if you watch him carefully in our games, even when we are under pressure and he receives the ball, you see that when he gets the ball, he calms the tempo of the game down when we are under pressure, and he's able to connect very well with teammates. And because of his vision, he gives a lot of incisive passes, very good passes up front. Defensively, he's able to recover some balls. He's a good tackler. He's able to win a lot of balls for us. And then one thing I like about him is that when he wins those balls too, he doesn't lose them. He's able to connect with his teammate. So if you look at the two of them in the central area of our game, they give us a lot of cover, they give us a lot of control, and most importantly, they give us a lot of balance in the game. But because what they do, they make it so simple and so easy, I think people do not see it. It gets overlooked. People don't see them, and they don't have that much hype attached to their names. I think even last season, these two boys did not do badly as probably you are trying to describe it.
No, a coach and some of the two first two players. No, now coach say Kotoko and Shego goes to them like a musha baku. Or see they are working tirelessly towards that. One more year, Juma Dene, so more every versus Adian.
We need to score more goals. The more you score more goals, the more confident you become. You know that at any point in time within a game, you can score goals. Like he said, we score and then we are able to defend. The most important thing is the 3 points. We get the 3 points and then we move on. But then I think the call is coming based on the fact that there's so much creativity, especially in the final third of the opponent, and some of these creativities come with obvious goal scoring opportunities that we need to score. So I'm sure that is the reason why people are advocating for, or our fans and supporters are advocating for more goals. I'm sure, as I've already said, with time the goals will come. If you look at our last game that we played this time around, per the stats we had, the shots on target were many comparative to the previous games. So now that the players are now hitting the ball on target, I'm sure with time they'll be able to find a spot behind the net. So we just have to score. As a team, you need to score more goals. And but then if we are unable to score more goals, but we score and we are able to defend the goal, I think it boils down to the same 3 points.
No, I prosper not Ogum and a pay Yarmo AC and some no a torso and so brand idea Juma. At your mercy and an pay, me at the Richard, Sir Champon, over to Richard Suarez Pepe, Emmanuel Osu Little, the chief executive producer of Akoma Sports anɔpa yi wɔno ɛna hyehyɛ nsɛm no a mede ne nyinaa no ɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ megyae mu ɛde ama Sir John na ɔde Ghana koma no ɛde atɔ so na mmom anɔpa no wɔfa phone yɛbie ɛde atom Sir